Good afternoon. I'm Belle Selsun, a resident here at the Springfield Masonic Community. For those of you who don't know, I am also your resident representative to the Springfield Board of Trustees. It's my pleasure to represent you at those board sessions. The next board meeting is scheduled for July the 16th. If you have specific concerns that you would like the board to be aware of, I encourage you to talk with the representatives of your respective councils and give them that information so that they can pass it on to the board for their consideration. I would also like to announce, if you haven't already seen this from Tony, that on July the 2nd, we will be holding a 4th of July celebration in the clubhouse. We will be serving hot dogs, bags of chips, soft drinks, and maybe another surprise at no charge. This will be courtesy of the Springfield Masonic community. That evening, starting at 6:30, there will be a parade of golf carts. We encourage you to decorate your golf cart in a patriotic manner. And there will be prizes given for the most patriotic decorated golf cart. Later that evening at dusk, or approximately 9:30, there will be a fireworks display here on the SMC campus. This will be for residents only, and we must be very careful not to spread this word so as that we do not create traffic congestion on 40 and 4 and 68. That's at approximately 9:30 that evening. It will be down over the cemetery. We would encourage you to come up around the clubhouse to watch that. There will be shelters provided over there. They are providing sail shelters around the clubhouse and around the green for you to enjoy your food that evening, as well as the fireworks. The parking for the parade will be in the clubhouse parking lot, and the parade will be around the festival green and the clubhouse. We will now have a number of the representatives of your respective councils share with you some of their thoughts about where we are going, how we have abided by the rules, and what we need to do to continue to keep the Springfield Masonic community safe from this virus that is among us. Thank you for your attention.
Hi, I'm June Allyson, President of Masonic Square Council and a resident in the Villas. And I've been asked to speak to you to just share some thoughts with you about the seriousness of the COVID virus and what we can do to combat it. So far, we've done a fairly good job, but we need to be more diligent about wearing our masks, especially in public areas, or when you go to pick up your food, when you're in the library, when you're wandering around campus, whatever. Please wear the mask, because it has been shown to prevent the spread of the virus. And you're doing this out of consideration for the people around you, not to protect yourself. So, some of our visitation rights have been taken away because people have not gone by the rules. We've had visitors wandering all over the campus, not wearing masks, etc. Please ask them to keep the mask on after they get through the gate, because they have to have it on through the gate. And just do everything you can to keep us safe here. In other words, to keep us together, let's stay apart. And be sure to watch 1851, because there will be current updates on there. Also, the Masonic Square newsletter is being distributed today. Please check with that. So anyway, I hope you guys comply. Tony has kept us safe so far. Let's keep up the good work. Thank you.
I'm Gail Pryce. I'm secretary of the Masonic Square Council, and I also live in a villa. And I just wanted to urge everyone to make sure when you go in the public spaces to have your masks on. And if you have visitors, make sure they are wearing their masks. But the visitors are just supposed to be in your apartments or villas, not in the gift shop or the ice cream shop or dining room. And we just want to make sure everyone stays safe. And if anyone needs anything from the gift shop on a Tuesday, they're welcome to call me and I can bring it up to you.
I'm Jerry Ingram. I'm another member of the council for the I'm sorry,
Masonic Square.
the Masonic Square. Something that you have to always remember, we want you to remember, is that after you leave the campus, if you're on, you should be wearing your mask. That again is for everybody else's protection. It isn't for us. You wear the mask to protect the people around you. That's true, of course, on campus, and it's true when you're together, such as we are today. It's so hard to get it across, apparently, that this is that it's to our advantage and to our it's just to our advantage to get this done. This is going to be the virus is going to be going on for years. If we're not careful, as bad enough as it is, it's going to stay. And we can't do anything except pay attention to where we're at, wear the mask, wash our hands, be careful with where we're, and keep your distance, you're 6 foot apart, all of the things that you can actually think about and remember. So all I'm saying is, whatever else has all been said is amen.
Good afternoon, I'm Eunice Coon. I'm the Vice President of the Council for the Scottish Rite Building. And I'd just like to ask all of the residents that live in my building, please wear your mask. Wash your hands when you come back in from being out. And please ask your visitors to come in and wear a mask. Thank you for your time.
As we close this session, and it's a typical one of our Coffee Connection meetings, we will leave you with these final thoughts. Remember, we police ourselves. We are our own best providers, but we must provide for ourselves and for each other on a day-to-day basis. We certainly want to thank Tony and the staff and all the volunteers who have done so much to maintain our safety here at the Springfield Masonic community. If I had enough pineapple pins, I'd give every one of them one of those, but I don't have enough to do that. But they've certainly all earned it. As we now go forward, there will be other activities on campus that will be coming forward. The Masonic Lodge, the Veterans Roll Call, the High 12 meetings, the other activities. Those things will be coming when we can do it safely. But there are still things for you to do. The library is open, the ice cream shop is open, the sandwich shop is open. There is now outdoor seating outside the community center where you can have lunch or dinner outside. There are other things that we can do with each other. But remember, keep your social distancing, wear your mask, and be safe with each other. Thank you for listening to what we have to say. We ask you to join us in being a part of the Springfield Masonic community.